So here's a quick tutorial in how to find zeros on your calculator. The first step, of course, is to get a graph. So I'll type in just a simple cubic function. The problem here, of course, is I don't have a good view of my function. So I'm going to go to my standard window, which will be zoom 6, or zoom standard. That'll take me to a negative 10 by 10 window. Now I have a much better view of my function, and I can see that it has two x-intercepts within my window. And actually there was a third out here on the right-hand side that I know I saw before and I want to see again. So I'm just going to go back to window. To see farther to the right, I'll increase my x max to 20. See if that's enough. So it looks like my best window was actually going from x equals negative 10 to x equals positive 50. Now I can see the three x-intercepts, or real zeros, that I want to find. To find the zeros, I press second trace, or calc. That takes me to a menu of all the values that I can find. I want to select number 2, which I can do by either scrolling down and pressing enter, or simply pressing the number 2. Now I have to have a plan of attack. The first zero I want to find will be the one that looks near the origin here, where my cursor is. The calculator prompts you for the left bound. So there are a few ways that I can tell the calculator what the left bound on this zero is. The first is I can simply hold down the left arrow key and scroll until I can visually see the little crosshairs on my cursor, which you can now see here, scrolling to the left until it's to the left of where my zero is, or my x-intercept. At this point it's to the left, now it's to the right, now it's to the left, now it's to the right. So really what I'm thinking here is I want a negative y value. That would indicate that I've gone to the left of where that x-intercept is. Once you have an okay left bound, which would be anything to the left of the x value of your x-intercept, press enter. Now the computer prompts you for the right bound. So similarly, I'll just take my right cursor, scroll until I'm firmly to the right of the x-intercept, press enter. For guess, you don't really have to be that close. Hover over the area that looks near your x-intercept and press enter, and here you can see an approximation of that real zero. Let's try that again. Now I'm going to aim for the far right zero, or x-intercept. So remember, we'll do second calc. Do you remember which one to press? That's right, number 2, or 0. The left bound. That's kind of a far way to scroll. Instead of scrolling there, I'm going to choose a shortcut, which is I can type in any number for the left bound, so long as it's going to find only this 0 between its left and right bound. These look pretty close, so I'm going to choose a number maybe like x equals 30, remembering that my window goes from 0 to 50. So x equals 30, that'll be my left bound. You can see the dashed line representing the start of that left bound. And then for the right bound, I can simply type in what I know is the farthest extreme of this window, which is 50. Now I have a good left and right bound on this 0. It's the only 0 in that window. Again, for the guess, I don't even have to really type in a guess. I can simply press enter. And it returns a 0. Now notice it's giving you a weird y value that's actually just rounding error. So that's scientific notation, meaning negative 0.0000000004, which, as you can tell, is just rounding error for 0.